Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam, and welcome back to It's All Just Semantics. Now, I have made myself a challenge in the month of June. I am going to try and read 100 pages per day. And the whole goal is that since I have no school going for this month, I want to try and get in as much as I can. This challenge originally started out as trying to read 100 pages and write 1,000 words, but it has kind of devolved because of other circumstances. I am filming this at the end of the first week. You'll see I matched the image at the end of the video. But I did manage to read 100 pages for the majority of the first week, and I'm really proud of that. I ended up finishing a couple books, I ended up picking up things I didn't expect to, and honestly, I'm really happy with where I'm going. There's going to be a lot of B-roll in this vlog, because I did concentrate on the reading itself. This is going to be a vlog, but it's also going to be a little bit different from my normal vlogs. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please like, comment, subscribe, let me know. And without further ado, let's get right into the read. And without any further ado, let's get right into the week of reading. It is May 1st, day one of this reading challenge and writing challenge. So, I think I discussed this at first, but the goal is to write 1,000 words each day and read 100 words, or 100 pages each, 100 words, 100 pages each day. So, I did get my writing in. I wrote in, the current mystery thriller that I am working on. I'll get into talking about that one probably a little bit later, but it is actually like almost 11 o'clock right now. It is 10:58 p.m. I am up to page 200 in Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. That puts me right about here, so I'm like 40 some odd percent of the way through this book. I didn't start on page 1 though. I started on page like 86 or something like that. I am up to, I read 114 pages so far today. I'm very happy with that, and honestly, this book is really starting to pick up. The first several chapters, I'm messing up words lately. The first several chapters are very intense world building, and there's still world building going on as I'm reading this. But I will say one thing about this book, which I appreciate. It makes sense for the plotline, it makes sense for the story and what's happening. It's very brutal. So if you're not prepared for that, don't read this book. It is a very brutal fantasy book. Yes, it is high fantasy, but I also would say that the magic system is a little bit more subtle, especially at the beginning. It picks up, but it is a little bit subtler. It's more subtle at the beginning. I don't know, subtler? Subtler? No. Those are two very different things. But I'm enjoying it. So like I said, I'm on page 200, so my hope is that I will finish this, because today is Saturday. hopefully I'll finish this like next week, something like that. I'm not sure what I'll read next, probably something off of my TBR, but I did start and I made my goals for the first day of the month. I'm gonna make these into weekly vlogs, so cool. That's day 1 down. Let's move on to day 2. All right, it's day 2. It is 8:45 in the morning. I'm starting this a little late. We have stuff we're doing today, and then we have people coming over tonight, so I might not get everything done and in today, which is really unfortunate. It just means I'm going to do double work tomorrow, which I can also do. We're going to continue with Shadow of the Gods, because I made progress last night, and if I keep going like this, I'll actually finish this book, like, within a reasonable amount of time. So let's get going. Callie's going to come over in a little bit. We're going dress shopping later. And, yeah. So we're gonna hang out for a bit. She's bringing coffee.
You're watching me steady, I know, wondering why I'm so hollow. You're showing me all of your best, while I'm giving you what I got left. I got concrete walls, got concrete walls. Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I'll try.
Sunburn. Alright, so it's 9:20 at night, and I've read 6 pages so far today, although it's all been in the Shadow of the Gods, which is proving it's going to take me a little while to read, which is fine. I'm going to try and read like 50 pages now, and then I'm going to switch over and do some writing, because I haven't done any writing today either. But if I don't get to all of it, then I will honestly just double what I do tomorrow, and I'll write extra tomorrow, which is fine. I actually have enough that I do need to write tomorrow, so that would honestly work out really nicely, which I'm okay with. So, yes, that's where we're at. I'm tired. It was originally just like, we're gonna have 2 people over, and then we ended up having like 9 people over for dinner tonight. And so we made a lot of food, and we just finished cleaning up. We were hanging out with people, and then our neighbors were out, and we haven't seen our neighbors in a while, so we went over and said hello. Yeah, I'm tired. My legs are tired. We went dress shopping. So dress shopping, went wedding dress shopping today. I didn't buy one, which is fine. They're expensive. But I also didn't find one that I'm completely sold on yet. I did learn a lot about wedding dresses today, so that was very educational. And how people can go to more than 2 appointments in a day, I do not know. Like, that was a lot for me. But I'm not really a dress person, so we're going to relax and read a book for a little while. And if I don't talk to you again tonight, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Right. But I'll try and give an update before I go to bed, so... Although I still have an update in the morning because I don't work in the morning, so yay. Okay. Oh, this angle does me no good. Hi, so it is, where's any good light in here? Okay, no, there's no lights on. That's why there's no good light. All right, so it is June 3rd, and it is in the morning. I am getting ready to head to work, but I did do a little bit of reading this morning, very little bit. I read in an ebook arc that I have for Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. This is a YA horror novel. I read 20 pages. It's very good. I'm 4 chapters into this book, so I'm not far in, but I'm like 10% in, and so far it's really good. It's really interesting. I am definitely intrigued. We just got our first horror aspect in the book, and I am super intrigued by this one. I'm very excited to read it. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about it yet because I don't know a lot about what's going on. But this is an arc I got off of NetGalley. I don't remember exactly when the book comes out. Let me check, actually, see if I have a release date. October. So the end of October 2024, this book will be coming out. So I will try and finish it this week. I don't know. I haven't been prioritizing ebooks lately, and I really should change that. But I did pick it up, so there we go. But I'm going to get ready and head to work, and I'll update you guys later. I will say I read my 200 pages in Shadow of the Gods last night, but I only got about 40 words written, 33, 40 words, somewhere around, I think it's 33, written last night in my thriller book. I got super tired and I just passed out. I also wasn't feeling very good. I had gotten car sick earlier in the day, so that doesn't help. But I think I will be able to catch up on words today. I'm working on the co-author fantasy book today. Sorry, I have itchy neck because I got a little sunburn last night, or yesterday. And I need to work on my co-author fantasy book today, so I should be able to catch up and get at least like 1,500, if not 2,000 words written today. We'll see. Hopefully I can do that. But I will update you guys later.
Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I've tried to let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. But I need you, need you, oh you. Tonight I need you.
I'm this far into the book. I have less than 100 pages left. It's 11 o'clock at night. There's a part of me that wants to sit and just finish the book tonight. I might actually just sit and finish it in the morning, because I don't work in the morning. But I read 120 pages in The Shadow of the Gods, plus whatever I read this morning in Don't Let the Forest In. So that total will just be right up here because I can't mental math right now. I've been struggling with like just being exhausted lately, so I'm probably going to start going and getting ready for bed. We'll see. I don't know what it is about this book. So this book, my copy of this book is only is 480 pages. I'm on page 420. Yes, 420. And for some reason it feels like this should be longer than it is. But it's really good. It's a very good book. It really is beautiful, like beautifully written. But it is also very brutal and very dark at times. Like, and I don't want to say dark even, because it's not that so much that it's dark. It's, if you've seen the show Vikings, it's like that. It's brutal. It's intense, and I absolutely am adoring it right now. I really am. And I cannot wait to finish it, and I cannot wait to eventually read the second one, which I do plan on doing hopefully this year. Because the third and final book, final question mark, I think it's just a trilogy. Third one comes out at the end of the summer, I think in August. So maybe I'll try and read the next one next month, and then I can just read the whole trilogy in 3 months. If it's only a trilogy, I don't know. But this is definitely one that's kind of, in a sense, it's kind of like Game of Thrones, where like I have to remember all the characters because there are kind of similar names. But they all have very distinct stories, which is very interesting. And I can't wait to see them all intertwine and come together. And I think they're all on the same island right now? Question mark? Don't know. Not sure. Not sure what's happening. It's so good. I am enjoying this immensely. If you can hear other noise, John's playing a video game downstairs. I'm enjoying this so much. So much. What am I picking up next? Probably the Hollow Gods. But yes. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Alright. I will talk to you guys tomorrow because I'm really tired. And I'm actually like falling asleep right now. So. Alright. Bye. Alright. Day 4. I have this much left. I have actually like 35 pages left in this book, I think. So we're going to quickly go through that, and then I'm going to decide, because I'm in a bit of a mood. I'm not going to hit the 100 words just by finishing this book, obviously. I'm either going to start Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or The Hollow Gods by A.J. Verona. I think this one, but I'm also worried that I just don't have the mental fortitude right now because I'm a little out of it, not gonna lie. Which means this book is probably not the best one to read, but I want to know what happens. So we're gonna see if I can kick myself out of this. I'm slightly falling into a little bit of a depressive slump right now, which is never good. So we're hoping finishing this book will get me out of it. We'll see. I hope so. I don't know. So, I'm gonna hop back into it. I'm going to listen to some music. John's got his video game going. Let's finish this book. Also, it's really warm up here, but this window lets bugs in. So I have the other window open.
You say I got nothing to lose, but baby, I know how it goes. And right now I feel it in my bones that I gotta go on my own. I got concrete walls, got concrete walls. Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I've tried to let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. But I need you, need you, oh you. Tonight I need you. But I need you, need you, oh you. Tonight I need you.
I finished. 4.75. This is so good. I really enjoyed this immensely. I plan on continuing the series, no hesitation. I have the second one. I will not be jumping into it right now, though. I am going to read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I think. Although I should read The Hollow Gods, because that's for another video that I'm going to be doing. But I'm really just not in the mind space for I think this one's technically a dark romance, actually, because there's murder in it. But I'm gonna read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I know is not a lighthearted book, but I know this story. I know very well, so I'm going to read this one because I'm sitting at 85 pages right now with The Shadow of the Gods. So, yes, we're gonna read some of that. And I will check back in with you a little bit later. So this, actually, what I didn't say though, this is not just Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This copy actually includes other tales. So it also includes The Body Snatcher, Markheim, The Bottle Imp, and an unfinished romance called The Wear of Hermiston. So all from the 1890s. So 1880s and 1890s. So I'm so warm in this room though. I'm gonna have to switch spaces to read. But I am gonna read this one now. I'm gonna have fun. I like this one, so here we go.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food.
This is a terrible angle, I apologize. I read 25 pages of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and I'm falling asleep. So we're gonna go to bed, or we're gonna start winding down a bit. I don't know if we managed to get out of the depressive slump. We will find out in the morning if that happened or not. But I did hit my 100 pages. I think I'm at 110 pages read today. So there we go. Look at me go. I read some more. And I will be picking up The Hollow Gods once I finish Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Or the Robert Louis Stevenson book. I'm calling it Jekyll and Hyde even though there's other stories in here. I'm just referring to Jekyll and Hyde. So that's that. Alright. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright. So it's the 5th day of this challenge. And I've been interrupted. Because this came. Hold on, this video's gonna start. Don't play. Okay, stay there. I got 2 books from Book of the Month. My book of the month actually ended up being The Collective, which was technically a book from November of 2021, but I was able to pick like a favorite book, like so a really popular one, and so I went with this one because I didn't want any of the other ones on the list. So I didn't do that one, but it's all because I wanted this one. I have it in my hands. Now I need to convince myself not to read it yet. I need to finish what I'm reading, and then maybe I can pick it up. We'll see. I don't know. This is Leather and Lark. This is the second book in the Ruinous Love trilogy by Bryn Weaver. I read the first one, Butcher and Blackbird. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, give it a 4 out of 5. I am more excited for Leather and Lark. Honestly, I think it sounds like so much fun. And yes, so that's where we're at right now. I have this one. I didn't say anything about The Collective. The Collective is by Alison Galen. This is about a group of women who are going around and punishing those who got away with their crimes. I believe it's privileged young men they think are getting away with crimes. So yes, intriguing. I am intrigued by it. They're pretty similar. This one is actually thicker than I thought it was going to be, but I'm very intrigued by it. So yes, I have 2 new books to distract me. But I'm still reading Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I did read like 5 extra pages last night, so I'm on page 30 now. I read another chapter, so I will read some of this in a little bit. But yes, that's where I'm at. Alright, that's my update. That's all I got. Bye.
All the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. Spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. Spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend spend all day in bed.
Alright, I'm up to page 140 in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Other Stories. I finished Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I finished The Body Snatcher. I finished The Bottle Imp. And I finished Markheim. So that's technically 4 short stories that I read or finished today. So they were interesting. I like the shorter ones better. Honestly, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde's good. Personally, I think so far I've liked The Bottle Imp the most because I think it's very intriguing. I thought it was a fun short story. If you haven't read any other short stories by Robert Louis Stevenson, he's a horror writer, which I always forget for some reason, but you can listen to the majority of, if not all of his short stories actually on YouTube. So I've been reading while listening to them. Just with the type of language, I tend to get lost if it's not also playing in my head, I have learned. And I read a lot slower if that's the case as well. So I was listening to them as I went along, so that was really fun. I enjoyed that. So there are 140. So I can hit, because it's 240 pages total. I just have one story left, and it's The Wear of Hermitston. So it's one story left, and I can finish this then tomorrow. And then I'll decide what I'm going to read next. Probably The Hollow Gods. I don't think I expected this to take me so long, but also there's a lot. I also didn't really read much today. I just listened to this the end of the day. So, yes. That's my update. So, it is day 5 of this project, this challenge. And so far, I've read 100 or more pages every day, with the most number of pages being on the third when I read 141 pages. So, there we go. Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Alright, so it's actually Saturday the 8th now. I didn't update you the last 2 days, but I read on Thursday. I did finish this collection of short stories, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and other strange tales. I read The Wear of Hermiston on Thursday, and honestly, I was not whelmed. I was underwhelmed, so it was fine. Of all of these stories, I enjoyed The Body Snatcher and The Bottle Imp the most. I have read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I gave this book like a 3, like a 2.75/3, somewhere around there. It was good, but I'm kind of done with it. Yesterday, I did not read it all. I had a lovely meltdown instead. And so instead, today we're actually heading down to John's brother's house. It's his niece and nephew's birthday, so we're heading to their birthday party. But my goal is to read 200 pages of Road to Ruin, hopefully later tonight. If not, I'm going to be reading 300 pages tomorrow to try and catch up. In this video, I'm hoping it will go up on Sunday, so that's where we're at. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later because this camera's gonna die. Bye. Hey guys, it is the 9th of June and it is Sunday, but I wanted to update. Oh, my camera battery's gonna die. Let me try this again with a fresh camera battery. I'm just gonna do a quick little wrap up for this week of what I have read and what I've gotten through, because that's kind of what this is. This is basically a reading vlog for this week. First thing I did finish Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. I gave this, I think, like a 4.5, 4.75, something like that. I absolutely love this book. I cannot wait to continue the series, and I'm so excited for the third book that's coming out in October. I double-checked. Next, I started and finished Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Other Strange Tales by Robert Louis Stevenson, R.L. Stevenson. The other tales included The Body Snatcher, Markheim, the Bottle Imp, and The Wear of Hermiston. Of those, I enjoyed Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Obviously, I do enjoy this story, although I was a little underwhelmed by it. Again, the language of that story just... The main character is, we are told right at the beginning, he's a very dry, boring person. He takes pride in being dry and boring, and he is a very dry, boring person. But I really enjoyed The Bottle Imp. That was a very fun story. And then The Body Snatcher I really also enjoyed. So would heavily recommend these. Would definitely recommend these. Just to say that you've read them, really, is the main reason. Then I did finally start Road to Ruin by Hannah Lee. I am like 32 pages into this book. Yes, I read it a bit this morning because yesterday, which was the 8th, we had a birthday party out of state, so I didn't actually read much at all yesterday. I read like 3 pages. And I didn't get my 100 pages in on Friday either because I had a mental breakdown instead. So we didn't do that, but I got 32 pages of this in this morning. And then I started a book I didn't plan on reading this month because I need an audiobook. And I had The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu on audiobook. I'm 172 pages into this book so far. I am absolutely loving the audiobook. This is a very politically driven story. I didn't realize how politically driven it was. But I really wanted to read this one actually because Broken Binding has a set of the completed series that is absolutely gorgeous, and I do think I am going to pick them up. I'm really enjoying this. This is very political. Follows, it follows, what do they call it? An archipelago. The archipelago of Dara as the end of the reign of one emperor. It's like the reign of one emperor comes to an end, he dies, and this happens very early on, and then one of his sons takes over, and just all the moving pieces, all of the rebels, all of the conspiracy, there's a lot, like I said, this is very political high fantasy, but oh my gosh, this is so good. I am really, really enjoying this. I have a feeling as to why it's called The Dandelion Dynasty. I don't know, obviously. This is a 4-book series. This is book 1, and I'm like less than 200 pages into an almost 700-page novel. But I need an audiobook because today we did a lot of big shopping, and I needed to clean the vegetables, and then I actually was harvesting and weeding the garden. So I ended up doing a lot of stuff where I couldn't just sit down and read today, and I have found lately that I'm not able to sit down and read nearly as much as I would like to. So so I've read quite a few pages, honestly, this week. Oh my goodness, stop it. I've read, honestly, quite a few pages over the past week, which is really cool. I'm going to try and do the math and put it right here. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm honestly really happy with how far I've gotten in this past week. I'm just going to look something up. Let's look up how much longer I have in this one. So I've been listening to this book at 1.8 speed. I have about 8 hours and 41 minutes left at that speed of the audiobook. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm really intrigued. I think the hardest thing for me in this one is that there are so many characters. There are a lot of characters to keep track of. But luckily with context clues, I'm able to figure out who each of them are and how they're all interconnected. Mostly. Some of them I'm not sure how they're connected yet. But we'll get there. It's going to be interesting. I can see where, like, the power of the high... It's going to be intense. It's going to be interesting. I'm very excited to see where this goes. But it's very, very political. So I wasn't fully ready for that, but, like, looking back, I should have expected that as well. So, yes. So these are my books of this week. So, yes. I'm honestly really happy with this. 2 of these books were on my TBR for this month, so I got through 2 of them. So these 2 were on my TBR for the month. This one is a library book, so I need to read it soon. And this one's just on my general TBR. I wanted to read this book anyways. I don't know if this is on... I have a personal 24 and 24 list, so it might be on that list. I honestly don't remember. But for this week, that's what I got. I have no idea how long this video is. It could be long, it could be short. But I'm going to go now because I'm really tired and I need to edit this video still, and it's like 9 o'clock at night, so... I was supposed to have this up on Saturday, but we weren't home between 7:30 in the morning until like 11 o'clock at night, so I did not get it done yesterday. So, sorry, not really sorry, but I'm excited. So, week 1 of this challenge of trying to read 100 pages a day. Didn't really work. I read 100 pages out of the past 9 days. I have read 100 pages 7 of those days. So that's pretty good. I will take that. At least 100 pages 7 of the 9 days. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. And because of that, I have finished 2 books already this month, which is better than I've done the past several months. So I'll take it. This has turned more into a reading thing than a writing thing. I have been writing a little bit, but I've also been, this whole week I've been fighting off a lot of anxiety. So to stem that, I have been writing in fan fiction a lot. Like I wrote over 7,000 words in fan fiction last week, in one brand new one that I came up with. So it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it, but it has been quite the distraction for me. So that's kind of what I end up using fan fiction for. Yeah. But that's what I got for you guys here today. I did do some brainstorming for a couple of my whips recently, which is good, and I'm excited to see where they go. But that's what I got for you guys here today, so I hope you enjoyed this video, this vlog. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, stay healthy, keep reading, and keep moving forward. Bye!